All right, people. The live stream is on now, and I'm going to wait for some people to come in, make sure they can hear me. And in this live stream, we're going to talk about why you want to think big picture. You don't want to be like a stock clown, you know. And you know, the stock clown, the stock bookie, is a great example of how, well, there are people similar to him, but he's the worst of the crowd. When you assume you know more than the market, you assume you become wrong. You don't want to be a stock clown. So pay attention to this live stream as I explain all the truths. You know, we compare. Hey, everybody, how are you? Everybody hear me? Everybody hear me? Hey, Alfonso, you guys hear me? Yes, okay, that's good, good. Nice and clear? Nice and clear, right, people? Yeah. You know, just to make it fun here, I want to show something. I'm going to put this over here, and I'm going to show you. Now, the stock clown, which is this guy here, it's called the stock bookie, see? -9 subscribers to his channel, and mine plus 17, but he says that my channel isn't growing. This is called stock clowning. No skill, wrong the big picture. Anyways, I wanted to document this. I thought this was funny. It kind of shows the reality. Minus growth for the stock bookie. Minus growth. All right, now. Enough of that. Just wanted to show you guys that. What do you guys think about the minus, let's see, what do you think about the minus growth for the stock clown? So we're going to talk about some great things, people. Yeah, that's right. Minus growth for the stock clown. Minus growth. Guy says, you know, I've destroyed him in the markets. I've destroyed him on YouTube channel growth. Because I come out here and I talk to the people. I tell them the facts. He just talks and talks trash about people, the stock clown bookie. And it's been wrong. And I want to make a great point, guys. Yeah, he deserves it. That's right, Trader Speak. I want to make a great point here. A lot of people, so the question is, why do people not make money in the market? So what's the reasoning for this? Okay. Well, let's say you're like the stock clown, okay? And, you know, back around here, right around here, this is honest to God truth, people. There's a video of him talking about, because he looked at the monthly charts at the time, and he called the SPY a bubble. Now, this has a lot to do with what's going on now in the markets and how people are thinking, why they don't catch the big gains and why they chase after the next hot stock. Now, it's normal to lose in the market even when you do all the right things. So let me be very clear to you. But when you do the right things with a strategy, you always come out on top on the big picture of things. And it's very clear here. Let's think about this carefully, people. Who is more correct, the stock bookie clown or PowerTarget trade? The stock clown told people to short the SPY at 225, and I said to go long. Well, we can see massively correct. Who? Me. End of story. Now, let's talk about AMD. This is another truth story. Stock clowns versus big picture thinking can never win. You want to lose, you be a stock clown. Now, let's take a look at this here. Do you know, people, while we were going long the AMD, the stock clown was shorting this. So, again, pow! Look at this move, guys. Look at the line. Boom! Boom! AMD through the roof. Stock clown down. Now that's like a lot of people, a lot of these bearish old world thinker clowns. They don't adapt to the market. They think old world. He said that AMD was too high, that he was going to add to his short at 22.83. This is 1,000% could be found if you want to do it on his stream, right? In fact, I only say it because he posted whatever. He says he's the biggest winner, yet every time he posts his so-called great skills, boom, massive, not a little bit wrong, people. Just like the SPY, just like Apple, short Apple at 140, said it's too high. It's too high, Apple at 140. It's too high, Apple at 150. It's too high, Apple at 160. It's too high, Apple at 170. Do you follow do you understand what I'm telling you, people? When you think that you know more than the market, you become the statistical loser. What's the best way to play? PowerTarget Trade. My YouTube channel shows the proof. Video upon video upon video. A wealth of information on my channel to those that want to wake up and smell the coffee. Everything that I say is 1,000% true. And what the stock clown, and like a lot of clowns out there, are incorrect, and they're just losers with a capital L. All right now. You know, at least I do my live streams as promised. The stock clown said he was going to do lots of live streams, and he did not. Again, another lie. These are a lot of liar fibs out there. Oh, it was the 2018 was going to be again. Wrong 2017, wrong 2018, just wrong. But me, right, massively. Even if the market does not go see 300, I remain massively correct. But that's not the case, people. We are definitely setting up for higher prices, the SPY. And when we get there, that'll be another disaster for the stock clown, another massively wrong call. And again, another correct call by yours truly, PowerTarget Trade, the big picture expert, health and wealth expert, a metric never seen. There's nobody comes close to me in the investment community or in the health community on these both metrics. They don't know how to manage the market on the health side, on health community side, and in the market side, they don't know nothing about health. They look weak and sick. 46-year-old man, two teenage boys. I could be with the pack. You know what I mean? Physically, I walk around with the pack. They got to catch up to the PowerTarget Trade. You know what I'm saying? These young guys here got to catch up to the PowerTarget Trade. Understand what I'm saying? And then the clown, well, the clown, he's under my foot, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, people, let's see if there's any questions here. Before we talk about more of this, see, you don't want to, see, we catch the hot, see, people play hot stocks, 300% gains. Listen to me carefully. In fact, my January call, 500%, I didn't hold the January calls, we flipped over. But between my two calls that I posted inside of Power Group Trades, the January 19, 20 calls, and then the November 16, 27 calls, both netted from where we sold, easily with your eyes closed, easy, greater than 300% gains, and in a very short period, in a couple of weeks. This is insane gains not seen by anything else, any metric out there. Okay, solid, we're talking about not baby options, we're talking about solid options that anybody with small or large account could have participated in and made great gains. Better than any stock, hot stock tips. And I do this all the time. My YouTube channel is littered with detailed plans from the start of the plan to confirmation that's all witnessed for people inside of Power Group Trades to the end result. A wealth of information on my YouTube channel is proof of the, well, there's a lot of, I don't know, ignorance out there, because it's the information on there, okay, is far above, exceeds anything out there, but it's not going to be understood by the majority. Let's get it right here, people. The intelligent, the ones that have some intelligence will, and again, there's a small group of intelligent people out there. This is why, if there was a lot of intelligent people, my channel, my YouTube, everything about me would blow up times 20. But the problem is, I'm geared to the more intelligent people that want to study, the clowns who can't even look at things for 10 seconds. I'm not for them. I'm for the big picture, the people who want to succeed in life, people. I'm not going to be mainstream huge, never will be. That's the reality. I don't want to be. Mainstreams are loser peoples, L, with a big L, losers in life. Fat got sick. End story. You know, if you're only making money and you don't got your health, you loser. You lost in life. You can't help people like PowerTarget Trade. If I help 10 people massively change their life, that's better than, and we're talking about massively, with truth. That's a lot better than helping the so-called mainstream that change their mind every 10 minutes. Let's go do this, let's go do that, let's go, you follow me? They can't succeed. They remain fat, they remain sick. That's mainstream. PowerTarget Trade is on a different level. I work with the people who want high success, high levels of everything. PowerTarget Trade, that's what I'm going to stick to. I do not want to help the lazy, weak-minded people. In fact, a lot of my things save you time, but that's another story. Anyways, again, this went a little bit off topic, but you know what? All my information it's all relevant here, people. More and more people coming in now. Any new questions? Oh, Tesla. Well, Tesla, Robert. You know how it goes. You know, Tesla was actually making us some money. I'll put up Tesla, and then there's the news. It's being news-driven, Tesla. It's not about TA, and that's my point. You know, you're gonna, like, actually now it came back up. I mean, I got out of this position, and I'm not gonna bother with Tesla right now, to be honest with you. I mean, it came back up. There's a lot of chop, but just because there's a lot of, you know, false news, a lot of news coming out. Yeah, well, so let's talk about plans. Now, in the market, not all our plans are going to win in a choppy market. Now, this is my point about small losses versus big losses, to answer your question. I've made a lot of winning plans in Amazon, okay? But not all plans are going to win. But our winning plans far exceed our losing plans. Like, for example, massive gains in Google L. And Amazon trade isn't really over yet, but it's a loser. I mean, let's get real here. Right now, it's a loser. And, I mean, when I went into it, I put that factor in that, you know, it could be, you know. Anyways, it's not a loss yet until it's a loser. Is it losing right now? Yes. But compared to the winners, people, you see, that's where a lot of these, when you have a losing mindset, you look to win, and every week, every day is a good day in the market. That's not the case. You need to catch the big picture of things. And we've done that. I've successfully proved this throughout 2016. It doesn't matter when. From 2016, I've been a leader of the market in truth of where the market's going. I've been correct massively the market since 2016, February 11, against the world record holder. I was the first turning point, okay? I swept him under the rug, I embarrassed him, and the story. Okay. Every clown that went against me, I've defeated and destroyed completely. So I am the leader in metrics. I'm correct in April, what I said the SPY would be higher. I'm always correct. Dexter's in Tesla. I'm not in Tesla. How about one of your favorites, Apple? Now, Apple. Now Apple. We ain't winning right now in Apple on the fifth plan, but we have a lot of time. But not all plans are going to win because of market. Look at Apple is being extremely choppy, but we know we take the signals, and the way to win, you know, Apple could come back, and we still have time. I'm holding Apple position. But if I calculate my wins in Apple versus the losses in Apple options, I mean, don't forget, I'm a stockholder as well, so I'm massively correct. I'm massively killing it. See, the stock clown hasn't made any money in Apple like me, right? But I've made dozens of winning Apple plans. We had 4 massive winners in Apple, and this is one loser right now. Now, temporarily, it's a loser. But it doesn't matter. When you got the big picture and you correct the big picture, you're always going to win the big bucks when the market goes. See, when you're a stock clown, you're always angry. You're losing. The market has to go down. It's too high. When the market... You don't want to be a stock clown, right? You don't want to be a loser. Okay? Join the winning side. Study the truth. Study my YouTube channel. Yeah, we'll see how things go. SQ, HD is pretty good. SQ, you know, it's like I said, we've been having some plans that when you're in choppy market conditions, you're not going to have everything smooth, but we do have time. So HD is very, very well set up to go higher. The best performing stock, though, has been our massive winner, AMD. Now, before we ran into some chop in the market, we've had massive winners, 4 winners in a row in Apple, greater than 100% gains, okay? So, when you multiply that versus what's happening with our Apple now, a 400% gain versus a 50% loss, and that's only if Apple doesn't go up in time. You see what I'm getting at, people? It doesn't really matter. I couldn't care less. Now, obviously, I wanted to make money, but I'm not letting that be a deterrent. What I do is I focus, and I got some nice, great plans that are really set up to make some great gains. All we need to do is keep focusing on the big picture, being correct the big picture, which I have been since February 11, 2016, when 90% of the market was bearish. Okay, with 5 winning plans, while most people were shorting the market, I had 5 solid winning SP plans back in February. And it's continuous in 2016, 2017. I have been the top-notch leader. Never mind telling people, unlike the little baby day traders out there, I am a leader. Billionaire, follow my advice, are happy. You understand? They're not going to listen to little day traders who can't think 5 minutes ahead. I have it all documented. I know. I know my capabilities. I know I'm the best out there, the best, and will remain the best. Because it's something that anybody who really puts their mind to it, though, follows me daily, grinding daily. No vacations, PowerTarget trade, daily, market. On my vacations, I don't go on vacation. I go for massage therapy. I take care of my health. That's my vacation. See, a lot of people waste their money on vacations. PowerTarget trade, I put into me, my health, so that I got the sharpest mind, the best health, body. You know, top 5% of the male population on all metrics. Top 5%. Okay, so think about what that means. Where most of them at my age, there's look at, I walk around, I can tell you, my age, there's hardly anything like me. At my age, I'm beating guys that are 10 years younger than me. They're out of shape. I go to a gym, people, and I can tell you this, with all honesty. It's just like, it's like, these people are fat compared to PowerTarget trade. They're weak, sick, they don't look good. My back is all detailed. You see my back, how outlined it is? That's hard work. You know, the strength of a back is a measure of a man. Go look it up. PowerTarget trade. Yeah, Netflix looks bullish, but I haven't been playing Netflix. There's a lot of things happening in the market. The market is choppy. Until we get the spider to really, you know, fly, well, it may get rejected, but that's why we need it to break out. When the SPY breaks out, that's going to, a lot of our plans, and it's going to break, you know what, the SPY could break out. If it doesn't break out this week, it could break out tomorrow, for all we know. When the SPY does break out, it's going to make a lot of our plans Look at, there's a lot of strong stocks out there. A lot of strong stocks, okay? Look at Home Depot. Like, look at this, people. Let's think about this carefully, right? I mean, it's very strong. It's setting up. It can break out still, right? But we've been in a chop market, so it's been difficult. Like, it's been a little bit, you know, but I don't let it deter me. Like, whatever turns into a loss or doesn't have anything worth to say, I'll take my losses. I don't really care. But what I'm going to do is focus on making the big gains. Losses are a part of the game, even when you do all the right things. So I take all my signals. So if they don't work the plan, I take a loss. Or I hold as much as possible or take a loss. Until Apple fails to support, I will hold Apple. But if Apple fails a key support level, I will take a loss. I don't care. Out of my mind. Why? Because we need to focus on being the winner that we are and catching the winners. And you know what? We're going to have it's going to be a tidal wave of winners are going to be coming when the time is right. When I start losing, I know what's going on. It's part of it. Because when you are this correct like me, you're going to have some losing periods too. Let's get real. I'm being honest with people. I mean, I already know. Everybody knows when I'm not doing well and when I'm doing well. But we do massively well. Lately, we haven't been doing so well. Right? I know this. But it doesn't deter me from what I know what I'm going to do. I have money. I have lots of money to kill it. You don't want to be overburdened. When the market's difficult like this, your position sizes are going to be smaller, right? So that's how it is, people. That's the truth. Hello, Eric, you know? But when you have the right mindset, here's my point, people. A lot of people, they're looking for, there's always wins, right? And when they're winning, they think they hit the jackpot. But every system, and I mean everybody, every system goes through a bit of a losing period. And then you take some losses, right? This is reality, right? But compared to the gains, your gains should always exceed your losses. And I have proven that. Like, if you have to catch all the plans, right? Sometimes I have some plans that are losers, and then I have many plans, like example, AMD. AMD and Apple, those two alone were massive winners. Those two plans alone, like the multiple plans I had in Apple, they outshine a lot of some of the losers that we have that are losers right now, but they can turn into winners. Okay. In fact, Tesla was really against us and practically was actually starting to make money when they pulled the plug again. So that's not technical analysis. That has to do with news driven that no technical analysis could see. So that doesn't count. But I was right, you know, and I'm still right. And if Tesla was to take off, I'm correct, the big picture, right? But you never get upset. You know, every plan, every investment you make can be a loss. The key is to handle the losses, sweep them under the rug, and focus on the next winners. And that's how you become massively ahead. Unlike the stock clown, massively wrong, can never admit he's wrong. This is why he's a loser. And everyone sees him. Loser. See? Stock clown, loser. Look at BA. Listen, people, I tell this to educate you. BA. Okay, look at BA, right? Stock clown, we didn't get into BA, but BA didn't work out. This guy, stock clown, was shorting BA 200. He said, no, what's the reality here? It's too high, BA. 230, 240, 260, too high. You follow, people? Listen, to this day, the stock bookie has been wrong. Stuff like BA, SPY, Apple, AMD. What counts? And I've been massively correct all those target things. FedEx. To this day, even he's still wrong FedEx till this day. As FedEx, I want to make a point here. Honestly, people, I want to make a point. Why is big picture correct? Well, I'm going to make the best education in the world right here for you. Here's FedEx, okay? Now, no word of a lie, people. No word of a lie. We were long. We were losing temporarily in this right over here, and the stock clown shorted. Well, we went long until this day. The stock clown was shorting in this 225 area To this day, FedEx is 242. It's still higher than it was back over here, and massively higher too, right? Compared to the stock clown. So stock clown still, stock bookie, stock John, still massively wrong FedEx. So when you're a little pebble trader, you can't make the big dollar bills. See, a billionaire holding this stock, okay, they're up. If I told them go long, hold FedEx from 220, who's right? The guy who said to go short FedEx or the guy who said to go long? Power trick or trade, again, I win. It's very clear. Let's go back to AMD. There's another point I want to make. Stock clown said to short AMD. And in fact, he said to add his short at here, right on this bar here in the 2282 area. Massively wrong. Not by a little margin, a massive, again. Now, how can he look anybody in the eye and tell people that he has skill? He posted he's such a winner on his declining YouTube channel. He had minus growth compared to my positive growth. Not positive growth while the market's been very difficult. Because I tell people the way it is. My advice is the truth. If you're a loser right now in the markets, you got to look into yourself, into your plans. How have you adapted? How have you judged the market? Are you listening to the no-skill analysts out there who work for companies who can't make money for themselves? Or are you going to listen to the big picture expert who helps people constantly make money in the market and has been massively correct the market since February 11, 2016, massacring the world record holder, destroying him. Destroying him. If we look at what I said and what he said, I murdered him. Murdered him. Murdered. No word of a lie, people. No word of a lie. Of course, AMD is still good, but we do need to hold. How do you join the group? How do you join the room? What do you mean? Oh, the group, Brian? Well, you got to go to my YouTube, my Power Trick or Trade, and you got to open your eyes, Brian. You see, you're a closed eyes guy, right? You got to open your eyes and read the pinned tweet. There's a video, and you watch that video, and guess what it tells you? It explains how to become a member inside a Power Group Trade. See, I am trying to help the people who want to expand their mind, that want to be a winner in life, both in health and in wealth. That's who I am. I'm not going to change those two metrics. I'm not going mainstream. I am not going to, sell out. I want the good people. I've made the decision. In fact, the good people, I've got a lot of great rewards and thanks from a lot of people. And that means I know I attracted the high quality people, the people with the brains in their head. Who cares? So people, you know what? My stream is more, listen, people could have 20,000, 30,000 subscribers, and those people don't even follow them. It doesn't mean anything. How active is it? My stream is littered with activity because people will follow my rules to stick in my group. This is why I'm king on Twitter, me. Doesn't matter. Some people have way more followers. They have nothing. They have no power. Power trick or treat. Because I showed the smart people the value of my teachings. I do more. My channel is more useful than most services out there. I have a better. I tell people the truth, and I have a higher win rate than every service out there. Well, Jude, you should listen. Okay, Jude, you got a good question. How big is your account, Jude? I'll give you a little a simpler way of doing this. How big is your account size? Google 100K. Well, that's a pretty good size account for But you shouldn't be, if you have a 100K account, you don't want to be investing all your money in options. So with just 20K max, you should be dividing 20K into multiple. So you could trade 10, yeah, you play mostly, yes, no, don't, you make more money, you should be making killing, you know, I don't know, if you have 100K, you should be making a lot of money. You should not be putting all your money in, because 100K, there's a big mistake to put all your money in options. Okay, Jude James. So here's what I suggest for you. 10 options per 10 options per plan, max 10. Okay, and that's it, just 10. So your account will be 80% in cash and 20, and then you should be buying some stock where you hold 1,000 shares in the right kind of stock and making money in some stock and using about 20K, 30K, and only going into more plans when you're making money, okay? When you're winning. And you got to know how to hold it. It's a management thing, you know? You know, at 100K, if I manage, you know, if I manage your account from the beginning of the year, you've doubled your money. PowerTarget trade, I would have doubled your account. So you got a good account size, Jude James. That's a good account size for massive growth. Following me, you know. So you shouldn't be playing, like if you got 100K, you gotta kind of diversify, right? You should be making money. You should have bought AMD shares too, right? So you could have bought AMD shares. Anyways, this is a pretty good showing today, people. Some new people out there. Why don't you say hello? Any questions for the big picture expert? You know, the guy is just being massively correct, and it's all documented, by the way, about my AMD plan. Everybody knows my AMD plan in Power Group trades. While the stock clown was massively wrong, AMD, PowerTarget Trade delivered 500% gains for those who held the January 18, 20 AMD calls. So let's say you bought, I'll give you an example. Let's say Jude James bought 10 options. He would have made like $10,000, $15,000 on what? No, yeah, on 2K investment. I mean, that's insane. Those hot stock picker guys that don't, like some people, they play these hot stocks, you know. I do the hot stocks, but with real companies. Google hot 5. Look, it's documented on my YouTube channel. I mean, my website. Check that out. I got a $1,000 gift from a member. He was so happy at the gains. I got the big picture skills, man. Hot stocks are for gamblers. We got the skills to make the real dollar bills. You understand, people? I got the skills to make the real dollar bills. We'll always win. Unstoppable, PowerTarget Trade. Unstoppable. We're gonna have losses, yes, but don't worry. I always make comebacks, and massive comebacks, not baby comebacks. Listen, I'll give you an example with FedEx. You know, that month was at the end of the month was a bit, and then it became a massive winner. With cost. Listen, I'm telling you, people, your account. Sometimes we can go through a period of a little bit, but then all of a sudden we just make a. You gotta grind this market every single week. You gotta be into the plans, managing. You gotta. The person who grinds it, who puts the time in the market, wins, makes the dollar bills. The market is a high. Listen. Let me tell you what the market, it's a high profession, the highest profession in the world, okay? Let's think about this carefully, okay? Warren Buffett is an investor, okay? Do doctors make as much money as Warren Buffett? No. Do lawyers make as much money? No. In fact, the lawyers, the doctors, any profession goes to the investor for help. What do I do, investor? the investment mind, what I am master of, that's the highest profession. The most difficult, people call this, it's strategy. It's understanding what does the market say. Even university professors are baby pebbles in comparison to my mind skills. They're baby pebbles. I don't care what, they're baby pebbles compared to the big picture expert. I'm on a different level because I understand that principle. See, what good is it that you got money and you don't got your health? That makes you poor guy. See, poor. Yeah, a sick man. If you give him $1 billion, he won't care. He's sick in the bed, cancer. You follow people. Do you think the guy with sick in the bed is going to care about $1 billion? You give PowerTarget Trade $1 billion, and I just destroy, clean up, become more unstoppable. See what I'm saying, people? Health brings massive wealth. Remember that. With health and a strong mind, you're unlimitless. Okay? Who knows what I come up with in the next 20 years as my mind expands and grows. I'm only getting better every day. The way I think, better. You know, just recently with the new health segment I have, made massive changes in 2018, and I'm mastering things, and I have some just awesome things I've come up with that's totally unique. And it's putting me ahead of the health curve, everything. I'm going to be doing some amazing things, people. PowerTarget Trade. You stay tuned. The big picture expert. Health and wealth, people. I'm going to be doing some massive things. Yep. That's right. Professors are baby pebbles, just like a stock clown. Listen, people. You study, you come to my live streams, and if you have a good question, you get to ask you want to be smart. You want to be a guy that wants to grow. Ask me a smart question. And I tell you the truth. People, I lose money too. I didn't say we win all the time. I never said that. But we win more than we lose, and that's a fact. Because if I was losing more than I wouldn't be around here. I wouldn't be doing live streams. I wouldn't have people working with me. I wouldn't have people invest. I wouldn't, because I'm not winning. That's not the case. That's not the case. See, Jude James knows this, right? There you go. Jude James, with your account size, Jude James, you're gonna be a very well off man. 100K, with PowerTarget Trade on your side, well, very well off man. But listen, people, listen, Jude, you wanna master your health, and if anybody has problems with their health, like if you want to be your best in your health, look out for PowerTarget Trade. What I've come up with is called PowerTarget Trade FEFP. So it's PowerTarget Trade FEFP, meaning fasting, exercise, feasting protocols. Okay? And what that does is maximizes hormonal output in the body. See, I want to look awesome and feel awesome and amazing. And I do. And this is why I study not just what is out there, but more. I'm always studying PowerTarget Trade. I'm always improving. So you want to get coached with the mindset of a man that is constantly trying to improve his health and wealth through intelligent metrics. I'm the best. Simple as that. No one will be able to beat PowerTarget Trade. I'm going to get better as time goes on. See? 60-year-old PowerTarget Trade going to matcha the PowerTarget Trade of today. You understand? See? When I get old, the PowerTarget Trade just keeps getting better. See? I'm better now than I was last year. Okay? Honest to God. Honest. I'm better. Better health. Stronger, better, everything. I just know. I'm better than ever before. And PowerTarget Trade 2019 going to be better, and 2020 going to be better. So how are you going to compete with the power trigger trader who keeps getting better? Can't. Can't get better. Power trigger trade, leader. Everybody else, I keep size 100K, take any, and well, you know, I don't know how long, I mean, but, you know, let's say this. I gave an example of Senator McCain. Now, Senator McCain didn't have the best health, but he had a good, you know, you could see he was a lively man, you know, up into his 80s, right? A lot of people in their 60s and 70s are wobbling around, obese, or they're driving around in the scooter carts, you know. I don't want to, look at, so even if you make it to 60 or 70 and you're walking around with a cane, you know, and you got a million, you know, got a lot of great cars, and, you know, I seen these type of people, and that's not what I want. Everything. I want it all. The health and a good living. You don't have to have, listen, you don't have to have all the money in the world. In fact, sometimes too much money only makes you, okay, you never want to sacrifice, you want to make money in this world, but not at the expense of your health. So if you're increasing your money without sacrificing your health, that's okay. But you don't want to make money, like, say, there's some people who work crazy amounts of overtime, right? Or they just, they don't put time into invest. You gotta live a life where you're investing time in both metrics, right? You obviously want to make, you want to do well, but money will always come to the guy with the sharp mind. It doesn't matter. Like, it'll always come. You know, you one day all of a sudden, listen, money comes and goes, okay? But your health is only one. It's worth. There is no value at your health. See, ask Steve Jobs. Would he give away half of his wealth if he would have his health? And even if Steve Jobs was to pay the hospital, here, I got $2 billion. Can you make me healthy? I'll give you $3 billion. Can you fix my health? The hospital would say, no, no, buddy. You're out of here. You understand? No money can help the sick man. And if you're sick due to lifestyle metrics, which is the 90% of the reasons why people are flying out of here, I see it all the time, due to chasing the dollar without looking at their health, they got nothing. Poor man. Doesn't matter. Money can't buy that. See? That's why I'm richer than just about anybody out there. They cannot compare. And then when I got these two metrics keep improving, power trigger trade, the best. The best. You want to be with the best guy. Okay? The best. Because that's how I am. I've always been about the market and health. Since 18 years of age. I was at the market, you know, I didn't have the tools I have now, but people, that's the truth. All right, now, yeah, you know, that's me, but both health and wealth. I mean, I've been like physically, even at, like, I've been working out, I've been consistent with my physique through, now I didn't have the best metrics, but I'm saying I've always was interested year after year. There was never a year where I'd have I always was, you know, someone would say, this guy works out. No, never let myself go. That's not the case for a lot of people out there. That's where I win against every metric. I'm going to be a leader. Listen, there isn't going to be a leader in my group. Listen, leaders like me, top 1% in the world. You heard that right, people. For the amount of time I've been doing this stuff, like studying this stuff, and I continuously to evolve and improve, top 1% in the world. Less than that. Top 1%, okay, that exists on my level. Top 1. Show me somebody in my age category from 18 to 46 years of age that has been consistent with their physical attributes every year and could lead and have confidence to talk and speak. You won't find that. You might find people who talk and flap their mouth at 24 years of age or 25, 46. How many? It's rare. They're gonna come to me and say, what do I do, power trick or trade? You know what I'm saying, people? All right. Lonely? No, I gotta. Lonely? No, no, never lonely for me. I could be the guy who helps people. You know, like I said, I inspire people. That's the inspire, the right kind of people. Like I said, you a lot of people, mainstream people, just lazy people. They're just gonna go nowhere in life. They're gonna remain sick. They're not. You know, I'm hungry for health, people. I'm hungry for it. I'm hungry. You know, they say you can't stop a hungry man. I'm hungry for success. I want it. I want to be my best. I don't have to be. I don't. I could let myself go. I don't. I want to stay. I want to be a leader. I love it. I can't have a fat belly like a stock clown. I can't have a belly. I gotta be lean. Understand, people? I and if when I don't feel good right away, I want to do something about it. Well, what I did really, I worked in the um what do they call it? In the trades, we'll call it the trades. But you know, I was in the trades. I was always, you know, looking. I was always, you know, paying attention to the market. But like I said, I went through some very tough times back then. But when you go through tough times, you become very massively skilled, and that's why I'm just continuously rising. And as long as you have good health and a strong mindset, there are no limits to what you can do. Like a proof of the thing is that take Steve Jobs took a company like Apple from a garage, and it's a $1 trillion company. So believe me when I tell you that it's not about just about making money. It's about what's up here. What do you do for people, right? And I think telling people the truth about their health or inspiring people to watch these things, to not wait for them to get sick. Like, why wait to get sick? If you're a little bit off, do something right away. Don't wait. You know what? I want to tell you another thing, people. You know, you go take like something like a Mr. Olympia contest, right? Those guys, they have a team telling them what to do, what to do. So why, if a professional is having somebody tell them what to eat, what to do this, what to do that, to get the best physique out of their body, why wouldn't the mainstream, who have a hard time even getting any type of physique, not want somebody to give them a successful way to win for sure? You know, at a fraction of what those guys are spending, right? And again, you can always, if you're not going to invest in your health, that's the poor man's mentality. Because if you, there's a saying, you know, there's a guy said, if you would have done it alone, you would have done it already. If you would have succeeded, if you have never succeeded in your health metrics the way you want to, then the key isn't to do it alone. It's to work with somebody that's a master. So here you're looking at the master right over here, right? So again, only the smart will invest in themselves to learn from somebody who's been passionate about this for over 28 years. You can't go to school for this stuff, people. You gotta do it. You gotta work. You gotta actually get physically and do stuff and try things. They're all babies out there. The whole system is all garbage. Garbage education system. Garbage. You take all the billionaires, they say they say the system sucks, it's garbage. Any height, they'll tell you, you want to learn from somebody who's done it. That's the best teacher. Who's an example. Power trick or trade, I put myself out there. I show people. Right? But I explain to them that I've also done things wrong only because that information is what I use. But as soon as the right information comes to power trick or trade, I envelop it. I supercharge it. I advance it. Power trick or trade. Power trick or trade. No, we don't know everything yet, people. But what I do know is that mainstream is destroying the health of people. And then it's even worse with people with their phones. I'm not a big phone person, guy. I like the computer, right? But robots walking around with the phones. Bellies. Get in shape. Get in shape, people. All right now. Yeah, education system sucks. Yeah. Education system was developed for 1960, you know. Now we have robotics and all that stuff, so they got to reinvent the wheel with the education system. It's really useless. Every industry is going to get hit by AI. I don't, whether you're a lawyer, a doctor, it's all going to change massively with artificial intelligence, so, and robotics, right? Oh, that's right. I mean, listen, the whole education system and most people are walking zombies. I tell it how it is, right? About I would say about I'd say about 10 years. But like I said, you know, power trigger trade is really. I look at myself now. 2018, when I made that massive change in my health strategy, it's like I've been reborn again. You know, I was never 100% happy because I had the wrong information. But I always studied and tried a lot of things, so it's all good. Like I have a lot of great ideas. There's a lot of great ideas I'm working on, people, on top of what I'm doing. But mastering this, I know what every information that I learn and I study, I know I can help a person, you know, because mentally what stops a lot of people is here, this. What's in their mind? Their mind looks for excuses. Oh no, no, can't do it. No, that's okay, I'll stick to my old way of doing things. Loser mentality. Advance, advance, advance. Try new things. Right? Well, at least you agree with me, Shabhasha. So so I talked about. So we got to get out of the. We got to get out of that. But you see, like honestly, in my live stream, I really hit truth. You know, like who says it like that? The stock clown talks like this? No. See, the stock clown has been wrong. Everything. Declining YouTube channel. Well, mine is rising. Everything he says to me, he owes me lots of money. Stock clown. Stock clown. If you're out there, stock clown John, listen to me. You can't afford to pay me the 20 million you owe me. I can't understand that. But if you think you can beat the power trigger trade, you've got to be at least paying a $10,000 penalty. You know you're clearly wrong. I've proven it. In fact, we'll ask anybody out there. Listen, people, who's wrong? Is the power trigger trade correct, or is the stock clown wrong? If let's look at who's been correct in the market. The spy, power trigger trade, or stock clown John. Let's take a vote here. Who's been me, right? And right, massively correct, right? So, what about AMD? Do you remember, guys? I don't know with Mr. Bling. Do you remember that I said back in April that I made a plan, but I didn't go in AMD here. I said I saw a shift, and the clown laughed at me. Who's laughing now? Stock clown John. I'm the big picture expert. That's billionaire thinking right there, right there, right there. Proof. Billionaire thinking. I said it, and I have it documented what I said. Documented. A billionaire listened to me. They put a billion in there. They'd be up 30 billion. What would they be up with you, stock clown John? Nothing, because you're a clown. You're a clown with no skill. Yeah, I've been right every single metric, whether it's BA, SPY, Apple. The stock clown said that the Apple was too high, 140. Wrong. He was wrong when, even though ring has come down, he was wrong when for like a year from his short of 106. He's still wrong win, by the way, from his short, right? Let's take a look at win. Let's take a look at win. WYN. This became a junk stock, but it's not because of the stock clown was shorted, saying it was bull. It's because of what happened with the scandals. Still, the stock clown is still wrong because when he was short at 106, he's still wrong. His short position since the 106 area that he claimed that he was right, he's still wrong massively when. Till this day. First of all, he was short and it went all the way up as high as... So again, who wins again? Power Trick or Trade or Stock Clown? Little mind pebble thinker. Stock Clown, not wrong again. It's all documented, Stock Clown. You're finished, you're through. You're finished. Everybody sees your content. That's why they're describing from your worthless YouTube channel. I don't even know. There must be deadbeat. They just love to see a wrong guy. They only follow him to see what's the stock bookie going to be wrong about now. And now they don't even want to see him. They say they're sick and tired of listening to his babble. Everything's bearish, bearish, bearish. You are a clown. You don't know nothing. You got to learn. I told you, those who learn to listen to the market, they drink the wine, they succeed in life. So, Apple, who was right? Power Trick or Trade or Stock Clown? Well, let's take a look here. I mean, you think about it. The Stock Clown said that the Apple was too high at 140. He made fun of people. Shorted. It's going to fill the gap. Massively wrong. No one can deny. He can't deny it. Ask him, were you not short Apple 140? Were you not short 150, 160, 170, 180? Always wrong. Are you not wrong, the big picture, that Apple is at 218 and had a high of 230? Who's been right, the big picture? Me. Was Carl Icahn right, the big picture? No. Was Power Trick or Trade right, the big picture? Carl Icahn, in my opinion, is a pebble compared to me. A little pebble man. Pebble. Under my foot. I proved it with Apple. He said it was a no-brainer. He bailed. I told people to go long Apple. Who was right? I've told people to go long Apple way before even Warren Buffett stepped in Apple. That he needed other people to counsel him. Power Trick or Trade, massively correct. The big picture with so many winning option plans for anybody to get invested in Apple. And not only that, I even told people I was a long-term investor. I even told the BlackBerry board to invest in Apple and not to invest in BlackBerry. And again, who was right? BlackBerry is now called BB. Let's take a look at BB. Let's take a look at BB. BlackBerry. A $10 stock still when Apple was at $99 or sorry, $80. I told them that Apple would surpass BB on the from like on the 100, you know, for 100 and 100, you know. And I was not just a little bit correct, I was massively correct. Where a big investment firm lost money in BlackBerry, where Power Trick or Trade gave the advice, they would have, if they went into Apple, whew, compared to BlackBerry, my God. But that's the reality, people, you know. That's why you don't want to be a stock clown guessing the market. You want to follow the big picture expert. There is nothing like this. My YouTube channel tells you the truth. Wake up from your slumber. Wake up, study, get inside of Power Group Trades, come to the live streams, ask me questions because Power Trick or Trade wants to help you succeed on both metrics, in health and in wealth. Both. Because without both, you've got nothing, right? Listen, just health alone, you're a winner. But you can also have good wealth along with it. We can have both. We can have it all, right? And with your wealth, do good with your wealth. Give some money, you know what I'm saying? Be generous. Don't be a tight stock clown. Right? Don't want to be a tight guy who has a black-looking website that's cheap as that looks like it's worth $10. You know, no color, no investment into it. Don't want to be cheap guy. Want to be helpful. All right, people. I'm going to call it a night here, people. Yeah, stock clown tips poorly. I'm going to be posting a plan that I like inside of Power Group Trades, more of a longer term play. That's probably going to be a massive winner. That will take care of a lot of problems. And a lot of our plays, like a lot of other stuff, most of our other stocks should do well once the SPY starts, and it's close. She just needs to listen. We got to listen to the market, and look at if all the right stocks are strong. So we need to listen to the market. We need to wait for it, but be prepared, and I'm prepared, people. And when the thing we're gonna get listen. Here's what it's gonna be. We're gonna have a tasumi of money coming in. It's gonna be patient and wait. We gotta be ready for it. I'm being ready. I'm gonna be ready. We're gonna get a tidal wave of money. Tidal wave of money, and it was all gonna be documented on my YouTube channel, and I'll be promoting the truth to those smart out there. For those who are lazy, weak-minded, going to be sick, going to be losers in life, I can't help you because you don't want to listen to PowerTarget Trade, the big picture expert. If you listen to me right now, study my YouTube channel. Get inside of Power Group Trades. Study what I'm saying. Look out for my videos. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the best thing you could do for your life. It's the PowerTarget Trade era. It's my era, people. Everybody else is going to be falling behind PowerTarget Trade because if you don't have your health, down. Health and wealth, never seen before. PowerTarget Trade, we're going to new levels. And we want to do good things. We want to do good things, people. We want everybody who does successful to be generous. Understand, people? Now, don't be a cheap stock clown. Be generous. All right, have a good night, people. I hope this helped. I did say the truth. We made killer gains in Amazon and Apple. It's all documented. Good night, people. Good night. I think this is a very, very good live stream. Very, very helpful. Good night, Ed. Good night. Don't forget to do the likes and the retweets. Good night. Good night. Because what you're doing is you're helping the people with some brains. That's what it's about. Hey, Senator, I've been following you on Twitter and have been present. Okay? So listen, Leonard, you get yourself inside of Power Group Trades. Look for study the pin tweet video. You have 59K. 59K what? $59,000 in your account. That's some good money. You can do you can become very successful with me. Yeah, you can be very successful. Do not trade more than 10 contracts. Okay, do not trade more than 10 contracts. Okay, and don't get into more than 5 plans at a time, and only get into more plans when you're winning. Okay, you've got to manage yourself properly. Okay, but you can do very, very well, very, very well. Get inside of Power Group Trades. Pay attention to the market. No, we don't do that. We simply go long. We just buy calls or puts. That's it. No, we don't need to because study my YouTube channel, study AMD plans, right? We don't vertical. You know what vertical options? All that's for? It's for people who don't know how to trade. That's why they do the verticals. Those are all stupid. Those are all pebble minds. I'm the big picture expert. Okay, we catch the big dollar bills. Gains. That's what we look to do. And you have to have that mindset. I want to catch the big gains. Win or lose, we want to catch the big. And you know what? When you think like me, you always win. And when you strategize and manage your money properly, you always will win. Trust me. Okay, Leonard? But you got to study. Study my YouTube. Listen to me. I'm telling you, study my YouTube channel. It's a wealth of information. It's all documented stuff. The more you study it, you will open your eyes and your mind. Then come to live streams. You ask PowerTarget Trade. I give you some advice. But that's the best advice I could tell people. Study those videos. Study as much as you can. Listen to what I say every time you listen to me, you're gonna get smarter. Have a good night, people. Thank you very much, Leonard. Keep following. And we want success, for everybody who follows me. We want everyone to succeed, but you know what? Not everybody will succeed because they do it to themselves. Good night, people. And poor stock clown. He didn't show up to be bashed and smashed. He knows I destroyed him again. Haha, stock clown, you finished. You're through. You're finito. Everybody saw your negative growth on your channel again. I have so many of those negative growth on your channel falling. People don't want to look at me growing, you falling. Stock clown. All right, guys. I mean, stock clown, there's a lot of people like the stock clown, but the stock clown is the king. He's the #1 clown out there. Have a good night, guys. Yeah, we made a lot of great gains in Amazon, Mr. Bling. You know, that sometimes we don't win in Amazon. It's not over, but you know, I'm happy to even make a break even. It's all possible. What we need is we need the SPY to confirm, and if it can confirm, it's going to change things very quickly. And that's not up to me, but it's getting close. And no matter what, people, I got some plans. We're going to make big dollar bills. I promise you that, people. We're going to make big dollar bills. Don't worry about it. That is the big picture. That is the big truth. Study, follow. You won't regret it. Power Trick or Trade. Just begun, people. I'm only going to get better and better and better. Power Trick or Trade, I've just begun. I am the big picture expert. Have a good night, people. Have a good night. Thanks for showing up and keep coming. And we're going to keep growing this. We're going to keep growing the smart people. This is the smart channel. Clowns, it's not for clowns. Clowns will never survive. They're just too clownish. Have a good night, people.